Impromptunes, 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 impromptu. Do you hear the people improvising?
Good people of the world, thanks for tuning in to Impromptunes, the completely improvised musical podcast. Now here they are, the cast of Impromptunes.
Hello, my name is Teresa Ewan and I will be your MC tonight. Welcome to the Impromptunes, completely improvised podcast. And tonight with me, I have some very special people. The lovely Amy Ruffle.
Hello.
And the lovely Josh Burton. I had a blank. I got my name phobia.
I was going to say, at least you blanked on my name and not the lovely part. It would have been more awkward if you'd gone, and the lovely Josh. Yeah.
The manageable Josh.
Yeah. Josh, yeah, possible. Josh Burton. How are you guys? How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. I do have you said tonight. Does that mean?
Well, technically in the recording studio it's tonight, but it could be at any time.
I was going to say, because if I'd listened to that and it was the morning, you've ruined my day, because now I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. Or...
I mean, what is time, you guys? Any time can be the morning or the evening.
I'm now very confused about where I am and what I'm doing.
Which is not unusual for any of us.
This is why I don't get described as lovely, because I create paradoxes during the podcast.
Yes. Too many questions, not enough answers from you, Josh Burton. And on the piano today, whenever, we have the magical Hayden Dunn, magic fingers, magic music. And on tech, we have a Morgan Phillips. Oh my God.
Now, see, that time she forgot your name and she didn't say lovely. So double whammy.
Brutal.
I'm using my grammar to say who is lovely also. And tonight we're going to be making up awesome improvised musical for you, getting a suggestion from one of our many online sources such as Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or email or even a form on our website.
I even heard that we once got a suggestion by Carrier Pigeon. Is there any truth to that?
More of those. I think that would be such a fun suggestion.
We would like to encourage people to please send carrier pigeons and also singing telegrams. I feel there are not enough of those as
Even
well.
just good old-fashioned mail. I would love like a letter that had this.
When was the last time you got a letter, Amy Ruffle?
Oh, well.
You mean that wasn't like a bill or a statement from the bank?
It was definitely a speeding fine is the last one, so that sucks. But I did get a postcard from Queensland last year, and I leapt for joy.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, what about you guys?
Oh my God, I can't even remember, honestly.
Should we become pen pals? Is that what's happening?
That's basically what's being suggested by this whole conversation.
I am so in. That's so cool.
I can't even remember the last time I wrote a letter or a postcard.
Or anything by hand, really. Like...
You'll be shocked
I write a lot of blackmail notes by hand. That I'm not.
I
I
thought you were just cutting the letters out of the newspaper.
Okay, you got me. You got me. I cut them out of the newspaper so they can't be traced back to me. Well done.
Only now they can. What were you going to say?
Oh, just that you'll be so surprised how quick your hand cramps when you write, because we just don't write anymore, and you try and write one page of writing.
Yeah.
And I remember in school you were writing essays, you'd write page after page, and now one Christmas card.
Write a phone number and you're like, oh, the pain.
I also my handwriting was so bad back in high school, and I used to just not care. But I feel so sorry for all the assessment people that had to read what was pretty much illegible, and you're just like, it's just possible. You gotta read it. You gotta give me my mark.
Yeah, it's like doctor's handwriting. That thing where they give you the note and it's like,
that's just hieroglyphics. We all know that.
That's not even a language anymore.
Well, you know what's also handwritten? The titles that I will be pulling from this here bowl of destiny. Today I have pulled, and I think this is what it says, Oh Dear Toast. From Connor, no surname, via a Facebook message.
I have a very important question, which is there any punctuation? Is it oh dear, comma, toast?
No. I will put it like
this.
Oh dear toast.
Well, no, because now, oh my God, talking about writing letters.
Wow.
Oh dear toast. It sounds like, if there was a comma, it would be, oh dear. Toast.
But oh dear toast is kind of
Oh dear toast, yeah, exactly.
My beloved toast.
I'm so glad we all agree on the importance of punctuation.
Yeah. So, without further ado, Impromptunes presents to you Oh Dear Toast. Morning has come and what do I want? Nothing is better than a croissant. It's delicious, jam and butter, the most loveliest thing I could utter.
I never want this meal to end. I don't want it to stop. All I want is to have something yummy, some bread that is hot.
I don't mean to stutter, but I can't believe it's not butter. I know I'm not well-read, but I can't start my day without my bread.
Baguette, baguette, baguette and bread, delicious. Baguette, 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 I eat it for my breakfast. Baguette, 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 it is delicious. Baguette, 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 I eat it for my breakfast.
Is there anything in the world that is quite as tasty
Oh no.
as something you put in your belly that is a light and fluffy pastry?
And I don't want to be a big tubby lard, but I can't help this love affair that I have with my morning cups.
Baguette, baguette, it's delicious. Baguette, 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 I eat it for my breakfast. Baguette, 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 it is delicious. Baguette, 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 I eat it for my breakfast. Pancakes and croissants and hot cakes and crumpets and brown bread and white bread and rye bread and everything in between.
Coffee and milk, tasting like silk.
Rye bread and white bread and brown bread and whole grain and everything
Could I
in between. Baguette, baguette,
It's so delicious. Baguette, baguette, baguette.
I eat them for my breakfast. Baguette, 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 are delicious. Baguette, 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 I eat them for my breakfast. All right, here you go, love. Your favorite croissants, apricot jam, side of cream, and a tiny splash of butter.
Thank you. You know exactly how I like it, Marianne.
No problem, François.
I have to say, ever since I moved into this hotel, I didn't know what to expect. You know, people say buy a home, but I say no, I want to live in a hotel where I can come down to the morning buffet and be served my croissants and butter by such a beautiful lady, if I might add.
Oh, François. I mean, obviously you're paying for me to do this, but also, you know that you're my favorite.
Well, I had a feeling when you gave me that extra slice of toast, but I didn't want to presume.
And also the extra rye bread and the scone on the side. So, any more food for you?
Oh, yes. Well, I'll take it all. Actually.
Oh God.
See, I have something to admit to you. I got laid off. I'm unemployed, so this might be the last meal I ever have.
All right. Well, because you're my favorite, everything's on the house. But
As in, I have to climb onto the roof to eat it all?
yes,
On the house.
on
How
the
fancy.
house. It's so French. Dans la maison, we like to call it in France.
Oh, so French. The French love eating baguettes on the top of roofs,
I know it's dangerous, but also thrilling.
as is everything the French do.
Yes. Macrame and
Smoking, cheating on their wives.
wearing berets.
It's all very thrilling.
It's also thrilling. Of course, because you can't afford anything, after you get down from the roof, you're going to have to move everything out. But until then, the hotel is the oyster and the world is your oyster.
Well, I am going to celebrate by biting down into this scrumptious bit of toast. Oh, God, I feel... I'm feeling rather unwell.
Oh,
Usually my morning toast fills me with such delight, but now I feel weak and squeamish.
Oh, your stomach is blowing up like a balloon.
Oh, no,
That's terrifying. Oh, you're all right?
I couldn't possibly have contracted what the kids are calling a gluten intolerance, have I?
Not the gluten intolerance!
No, not my precious bread. Not like this. Not at the young age of 45.
Is that your stomach?
No, that was me making a sound with my mouth. But,
Okay.
no, that was my stomach. That was definitely it.
Oh, good. Well, maybe I should just take all of this away. Just hand me that panini and maybe that croissant.
No.
And then the bake. Just for your own good.
Oh, no.
You can have a fruit salad on the house.
Oh, fruit is the worst.
Well, it appears it's all you're going to be able to have. Also, because I don't want you messing up the bathroom with your gluten intolerance before you leave.
Oh, just between you and me, I've been messing up this bathroom way before this started happening.
Maybe you've been intolerant for longer than you realize.
Hey, it's the year's 2021. You shouldn't be intolerant of anything. That's what I say. Intolerance is not cool anymore.
Well, do you want to be gluten accepting? Pro gluten?
I don't. I've eaten bread and gluten every day of my life. I don't understand. I don't know what my life would be without it.
Probably going to be a pretty empty place. It's just going to be things like vegetables and occasionally grilled chicken breast, broccoli on the side, less butter, and a lot of low sugar fruits.
I just want to be able to eat whatever I want, whenever I want, without worrying about it making me fat or making me thin. I just want to eat everything that the world has to offer. There's so many beautiful, delicious things in this world, and I can't stand the thought that there are some things that I can't put inside my raw belly. So many things I haven't eaten yet in my life. So many things. I would make food my wife if I could, but I'm afraid that when I die, I won't have eaten everything that I like. I'd rather be dead than to not eat my morning bread. I'd rather be dead than to go one day without eating my bread. What is the meaning of life without the delicacies? It causes me strife. I've traveled the world in search of that taste on my tongue. If I can eat them, then there is something, oh, it's so wrong. I'd rather be dead than to live without bread. I'd rather be dead than to go one more day without bread. I'd rather be dead than to go one more day without bread. I'd rather be dead than to go, than to live one more day without bread.
Assistant, get back in here.
Oh, what's up, Burton?
We got another one. Yes, that's right. Another win for me, Mr. Meat Industry, against one more tummy in the city of Paris.
You're so clever, Mr. Meat Industry.
You know that business has been so bad since the uprising of veganism and vegetarianism. Nobody wants to eat the meat anymore.
No, they're all just like, oh, boo-hoo, little animals. I know what I want to do. I want to have a piece of corn.
Oh, I'm so sad. Let me just have some chippies or a piece of bread to save the animals. I'm a hero.
Oh,
Well,
hero.
Another one won't be able to fill up their little tum-tum with any sort of bread or glutinous substance because we poisoned his belly.
And what a clever way to do it. To put it inside croissants and bagels.
We get them when they're at their weakest because we know when they see that glutinous product in front of them, their brains simply disappear out of their body. They can't help themselves.
Yes, they smell a toasty, toasty taste of a little bit of breakfast deliciousness, and they put it straight in their mouth without checking first what's inside.
You know, people, they said to me, you buy 4 million cows, that's a dumb investment. And I say, no, it's not. And this, if we continue to poison each and every Parisian man and woman, then 4 million was not too many.
No, in fact, it may not be enough. You may have to get your cows to make more cows, so we have even more cows.
We need more cows.
Yes, and also more bread, because poisoning people individually is very labor-intensive.
What are you suggesting, assistant?
I'm suggesting maybe we go bigger. Maybe we disguise ourselves as bread-loving chefs and create a range of bread and then sell it to the world. And it gives them gluten intolerance. And then the cows are all coming home to roost.
The cows are coming home to roost. I like how you use that famous American phrase.
Yes! Ha ha ha!
So, instead of individualizing our poison, we take our poison to the masses.
Yes, massive poison. Not putting all our eggs in one bucket.
Again, you are so good with the pop culture Americano.
I have heard that idioms is everything about learning a new language. I think that we have a little plan to go and take our bread into the masses. I think that we gonna be the stands that make everybody laugh stomach acid.
I think that to make this investment work, we have to make everybody's tummy into a jerk. Make them kill them from the inside. Yes, it will be a toilet mess.
No more gut flora, you will suffer for your bread, man. Ole. No more gut flora, you will suffer for your bread, man. Ole. That's French, huh? No more gut flora, you will suffer for your gut, man. Ole. No more gut flora, you will suffer for your bread, man. Okay.
Everybody said that's too many. How will you sell that many cows? Just how? But now we know exactly how to sell this many cows, and I'll tell you how we're going to do it now.
They said we got too many chicken, too much pork, too much other things are meaty. But when you make a whole nation gluten intolerant, selling meat is so easy. No more gut flora, you will adore the lake. No more gut flora, you will adore Ole. No more gut flora, you will adore Ole.
The man today.
No more gut flora, you will adore Ole.
And We don't have to stop at just our country. Oh, there's so much further that we could go. We could take the poisoning of the humans all the way to Mexico. Ole! No more gut flora. We're going global. Ole! No more gut flora. We will explore. Ole! No more gut flora. We will explore. Ole! No more gut flora. We will explore. Ole!
Wow, that guy can really eat some meat. Look at him. He's putting it away.
My goodness, this is like seeing sex for the first time. It is so enticing watching him inhale that meat.
I know, like oxygen.
It is invigorating to see a man with such a ferocious appetite for meat. I feel as though we must recruit him as an ambassador.
Yes, like a poster child for gluttony, but only meat.
He is the anti-vegan.
Yes, he is the guy who only likes to eat one kind of thing.
When in Rome.
Ha ha! Eat meat. Look, he's crying with happiness.
Nothing. This part I do not understand as much because his face says pain and sadness, but he is filling his body with the most delicious thing, meat.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes.
What are you doing and why are you crying?
Well, I'm enjoying this delicious meat, but
Say no more. We would like to recruit you.
I would like to say more about how I've lost something I love dearly, and it's other food. It's
Oh, so you mean like a chicken?
no, not like chicken. In fact, not meat at all. I'm afraid I've grown intolerant, and I've lost my great love, bread.
Well,
Then
then maybe I have an offer for you.
Yes.
You see, my assistant and I, we are in the market of meat. And we love meat and are looking for someone that shares our passion. Now, if you no longer can dabble in the art of gluten and carbohydrate, the devil's food, some may say,
Ha! I spit on it.
and most bread has been spat on by us, unfortunately. We would like you to come and join us in the Great Crusade to reinvigorate the image of meat.
Oh well, that sounds. But who are you? I mean, are you French? Are you Russian? I can't
We
tell quite what's
are-
going on.
Very, globalized.
We are as global as the cows that provide the meat.
Yes. All 40 million.
4 million.
4 million of them.
So people of the world. So you mean if I come with you, maybe I'll get to travel the world and try lots of different cuisines?
Yes, as long as they
long
are
as they are
meat.
And specifically that of the cow.
Yes. One of the 4 million
Cows.
What? 1 of 4 million? There are only 4 million cows in the world, or
That I own.
that you own? Wow,
Yes,
that's
I
quite
am.
impressive.
I am Mr. Meat Industry, so
Mr.
I own
Meat
many cows.
Industry.
His name was Alonzo, but when he bought the cows, he changed his name.
But yes, we could help you travel the world, see the sights, taste the tastes, as long as there be.
But there's a double plan afoot. You will be promoting bread that will be making people not be wanting to eat bread, so you don't have to be alone and in the whole world will eat meat.
You're saying I'm going to trick people into eating bread so that it makes them not want to eat bread and eat meat instead?
Yes, so they come to the meat on their own conclusion. We don't want them to feel like we're forcing the idea on them.
Yes, because we're not. Giving someone gluten intolerance is not forcing them. They could always eat that bread. But uh-oh, a minute on the lips, a lifetime in the shits.
Yes, you are going to help us make the world's so very sick. We're going to play a little reverse psychology trick. We're gonna make them feel real bad, but not quite dead. Every single time that they put in their tummy a loaf of bread.
You gotta know, gotta know, gotta know. You gotta go with us and see the world. You're gonna try lots of things, lots of things. You're gonna sell the bread and everything. I feel like this is a chorus, but it's not one. And even better,
It's an attack from the inside. It's an attack from the inside. That is the best place to hide. An attack from the inside.
it's an attack
From the inside. It's an attack from the inside. They'll never suspect the insides. It's an attack from the inside.
And even better news for you, Mr. I like all the food. Is if you help us, we can take away your gluten intolerance. You could eat bread every day.
You can relieve me of my pain.
That's right.
Make me the same again. I can go back to eating everything you say. Well, I'm in.
It's a relief from the inside. Yes, we can. Relieve you from the inside.
The inside.
And you won't be denied. It's a relief from the inside.
From inside.
Relief from the inside.
Inside.
That is what we can provide. It's a relief from the inside.
From the inside.
From the inside.
Don't feel bad that everybody else in the world will never eat bread again. I'm sure you don't have morals. Who needs
Save
friends?
yourself.
Save yourself. Who's number one? Inside.
Oh, Marianne, what's wrong? Why are you crying?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just... I've developed gluten intolerance too, Francoise.
Oh, no. Oh, well, when they told me this would happen, I didn't think it would happen to people that I care about.
All I can eat is steaks and kebabs, but without the bread part.
Oh,
And every morning I have to get up and have like a chicken leg or something. It's killing me.
that's no way to live. You're looking pale.
I'm sad. I'm sad, Francoise, because you know what made me happy?
What?
Bread.
Oh, me too. Listen, I have to tell you something. There's two very ethnically ambiguous people poisoning the bread here in France and making people gluten intolerant, and they want me to help them. They want me to be their spokesperson. They want me to spruce this love of meat and poison people so they can't eat bread.
But I don't understand. You're holding a baguette in your hand and you're chomping down on it. How did that happen?
Old habits die hard.
Oh my goodness. Are you willing to go down the bread road even if you can't digest it?
Listen, there are some things in this world that are worth fighting for. You know, if you're allergic to onions and garlic, well, you'd say, screw that, I'm eating it anyway, even if it makes me bloated. And I'm allergic to bread, and I'm gonna eat it because it's something that I like, and I'll pay for it in the morning, but it's worth it.
Oh, and if I can't tolerate cheese, it doesn't matter. Because tolerance is what everything's about, and I will tolerate cheese. I'll tolerate you cheese all the way to the bathroom in the morning.
Yes, and if you're intolerant of someone else's culture, then you should absolutely just ignore that and get over it and find a way to accept
embrace it.
Embrace it.
Yes.
You should embrace anything that you're intolerant of.
Exactly. What a lesson that is. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and get us a couple of muffins, and we're going to eat them and laugh in the face of gluten intolerance.
Laugh and fart and grumble and cry.
Oh dear.
Toast.
Toast.
It's such a shame to lose a friend. It's such a shame to come to an end. But if you love something, don't let it go. Just keep on trying. Make your love show.
5, 6, 7, 8. Eat the toast in the morning. It is your darling. You will enjoy it. Eat the toast every breakfast and every lunch and dinner too. Doesn't matter if it sends you right to the moon.
You gotta spend time with people you love, or eating things that cause digestive problems. I wanna be with what I want to eat, even if it makes me feel queasy.
Open your mind, get a little tolerant. Open your mind, open the door to another world. Open your mind, get a little tolerant. Open your mind to another world. Oh my goodness, I've eaten a lot of meat and I found that maybe it isn't quite as sweet without a bun. Everybody, me and Mr. Meat Industry, have decided maybe hamburgers are the one.
Listening to so much heart has made me question why it was that we even started this thing. It really is so perverse. So the curse that we have inflicted, we will now reverse.
Open your mind, get some tolerance. Open your mind, it'll open the door. Open your mind, let's get some tolerance. Open your mind, it'll open the door.
It's a scientific fact, it's clinically proven. Your life can't be happy without injections of gluten. I will not deny this feeling I have inside. I won't live a lie, I need to survive.
Open your mind, let's get tolerant. Open your mind, it'll open the door. Open your mind, let's get tolerant. Open your mind, it'll open the door. It will open the door. Wow, that ended up in so many places I did not expect.
That was so hard to hate bread. The whole time I was like fighting my natural urge.
And we all know, we all have friends that have allergies and like things that they just go, listen, I can't, this thing is going to make me feel so ill, but I'm eating it anyway.
Well, you said garlic and onion, and I have those allergies.
Oh,
It's like,
really?
if I'm gonna go to Chin Chin, I'm gonna get messed up.
Yeah.
Making the noble sacrifice for the mouth satisfaction.
Also, I really like that, for a change in, the bad guys were French. You never see that happen. French are never historically bad guys.
They were
I love that.
ethnically
That was great.
ambiguous, I think you'll
Oh,
find.
yes, that's true. Yes, yeah.
But also French people would never give up bread.
See.
Well, French people,
Olé.
they'd give up. They'd surrender. That's absolutely
You know what, Josh?
proven.
You need to get a little bit more tolerance.
Oh, full circle.
Open your mind.